Jake here. Golf has a new #1 player in the world, and his name is John Rahm. What is the #1 player in the world's #1 matchup? It's something I call the 2 twists. It's a twist of the grip and a twist of the hip. Is that a good matchup for you? I've got a little test to find out. Basically, I got 2 golf balls set up here. We're gonna do one of my favorite drills. I call it the 2 to 6, meaning P2 in the swing. P2 in the swing is the takeaway. 6 would be right before impact. The commonality there is the shaft is parallel to the ground on both, and the club face is looking at the ball on both, especially if you want to get into Rambo's wrist position. So at first I'm going to do this drill, and I'm going to do it as someone that probably needs to look elsewhere and honestly just cannot rotate the pelvis just like Rahm, so he can't be totally flexed out. But here's your sign. Go into my setup, go to 2, club face outside my hands, club looking at the ball. I'm gonna go to 6, club face inside my hands, looking at the ball, but unfortunately, I just can't rotate like Rahm. No shame in it, not many can. What happens is I usually hit a low pull, probably a hook from there. I will give you a second opportunity on one of my favorite drills here, okay? So all I'm gonna tell you is keep the 2 to 6, but let's see if we can rotate the pelvis faster and try to show me both back pants pockets through impact. Let's try it out. There's 2, club outside my hands, club looking at the ball. There's 6, club inside my hands, club looking at the ball. Now I'm gonna turn. You can see I straightened that right out. Started pretty straight, fell just a little bit to the left. If you consistently do that on my 2 to 6 drill, then maybe the #1 player's #1 matchup is good for you. So it's all about the 2 twists. How do we train it? First off, you're gonna need an alignment rod, just like so. We're gonna sink that into the ground, okay? And you might have been wondering this whole time, what in the world are these? This is the Total Golf Trainer. And I promise you they're not antennas here, but basically what I'm doing is I am charting how much rotation I get out of my pelvis, specifically through impact, how open I can get it, all right? And the next thing to train John Rahm's wrist positions is I've got the hanger by Watson Golf. Now here's the key. I've got it clocked to the right. Yes, the hanger is clocked to the right of the face. Reason being, if this thing starts on my right forearm and moves to my left, my wrist position will look like this at the top. Can you see that? Rahm's got a shorter backswing and he is in full flexion. Short backswing, full flexion, you need a tremendous amount of pelvic rotation. So, you have the stick in the ground, you get fully flexed out. I have the stick in front of me and behind me, fully flexed out, just like John Rahm, and I open up, and you can see me moving that stick, right? Open up, and I'm showing you both of my pants pockets. This is the #1 player in the world's #1 matchup, the 2 twists. Twist on the grip, twist on the hip. That'll help you. See ya.